I apologize for the quick video. It was a last minute thing because it got enhanced. I was just going to put out a regular post. Good afternoon. It's August 29th. We are in a enhanced risk that just got upgraded today. It is being driven by a 30% wind risk up in the Twin Cities metro area for Minnesota and a little bit to the north and surrounding of that area. We also have a 5% tornado risk spanning through most of central, north central Minnesota, as well as a hail risk that spans through most Minnesota and into parts of northern Iowa. Here's that wind risk I was talking about. We got a 30%, followed by a 15% as well. Moving over here, we're going to look at some models. This is going to be the simulated reflectivity for today. We already do have some storms that are popping off way up north. Nothing severe at this time, but they are going to continue to go northeast and then get some warming while these storms start to fire off. Going to start out in southern Minnesota, a little bit in this central area and way far north Minnesota, and proceed to head east before forming into a line and pushing its way through into Wisconsin. Looking at CAPE is the available energy that the storms will have. Got some pretty good values looking at 3,500 when these storms are going to be going. And then as they push out of Minnesota, they're going to lose a lot of that energy and start to die down in strength and shouldn't persist to be anything severe after that. Here we're going to look at the supercell composite. This is looking at probability of the storms to be rotating. It's a value out of 50. As we go through, we got some lower values with these storms coming up, and then this evening as the storms really start to fire off more or less this afternoon, the values start peaking up into the 10, 12, 15 range before, again, as they push out, dying down and diminishing into the night. Last thing we're going to look at is the significant tornado parameter, or the STP, and we got some decent values with these storms right now. I don't foresee them really being that severe because we did have a lot of precipitation this morning and we haven't got much warming between the time period. But as we move into this afternoon, I really do see them popping up, especially as you see here, hitting probably up into that 4.5 range. And then again, just dying right as it gets out. We got a little bit of a strong one that might hold as it goes through into northern Wisconsin, but it dies as we go into the night.